Lockdown's a tough time for many people. Not only having to adjust to this new thing that everyone has to do, it's just been a very tough time for everyone. During this period where we don't know when we can get out of lockdown, we don't know when we can see friends, we don't know when we can see loved ones again, we don't know what can happen. For me, I need to always be doing something because of my disability of ADHD and all that. So a lot of the time I like to play music or do some colouring in, or just occasionally just play a video game like Minecraft or Mario. I do get outside, and recently I've been able to go to my local physio, but again, with restrictions, wearing masks all the time.
Mother Paris, you can. Go. There you go. Nice.
Just like Spider-Man from that one Spider-Man movie.
Exactly. Think of that one Spider-Man movie.
Which Spider-Man am I? You'll never know.
I do get outside for like walks, and occasionally it's just like finding the right time of day, making sure I have enough time to do it. Not always focusing like I gotta get work done. I can take a little bit of a break. Keeping motivated can be hard because you want to do something, but you're like, I don't know. Do I have the courage to do it? Some of my classes I have to be very creative, and sometimes just like, I want to do this, but how do I execute it? And I'm just like, I don't know if I want to do it a lot of the time.
For me specifically, I find it really difficult to find motivation for schoolwork unless I'm at school. At home, I get absolutely nothing done. So that's why lockdown is kind of a pain for me, because I'm at home, I could be playing games, I could be listening to music, and sometimes that takes control over the time, and then I'll either miss a class or I'll forget to do some work and then I'll hand it in late. And it's just difficult for me to get on to doing the work in the first place.
Just thinking about what can happen after lockdown, but also remembering the good things before lockdown.
I'm nearing the end of year 12, which means I'm nearing the end of school. I'm not going to university, that doesn't sound fun for me. So I can just get onto my own life, I can be free of that responsibility that is school.
Nothing really gives me motivation. I'm still doing the same thing I've done over and over again, it's just I'm doing it inside and I can't go outside.
I think just being able to have the privilege of actually having work and being with your family.
I just like to do as much as I can, to help as much as I can around the place.
I feel as though there is hope that we will come out the other side of it, and that's some motivation to look forward to the future.
Most of the time it's usually the fact that there is something that I have to do. So whether that's like for work or whether that's things to, feed the family, which is a bit boring, but you're motivated because people have to eat. And then you've got to do things like, all of our usual things, but we're just doing them from home.
Oh yes, there are positives of lockdown. I mean, you think about all the people who would normally have to rush to work and school and college. They can actually sit back and think about what's really important for them.
For us, it's certainly at this stage of our lives, late 70s, early 80s, to reflect on how we want our lives to progress from here.
I think it's a really great opportunity, especially if you're studying hard for your finals, like year 12 or university. It's a great time to just put your head down and focus and achieve.
I think that it's also a really good time to think about, well, when we're not in lockdown, what do I want my life to look like? And what do I want my family's life to look like?
Like, the positives of lockdown are that less people are dying. And that's a good thing.
It makes me think how lucky we are to be in this position, you know, to be well off, like have a house, have decent income, like be able to support yourself very consistently, and without like very much worry in it.
It's a good time to reflect, and it's not a time to be worried or feel guilt that you cannot do everything, because we're going to get through this no matter what happens, and we all will be safe in the end.